So greetings everyone and welcome to our 2018 Creative Business Plan Workshop. Just some housekeeping. Again, it's a good idea to keep your mic muted as well as stop video or your camera off. We will be recording, we are recording tonight's workshop, and it will be available on our YouTube channel, which at the end of the workshop, I will give you the web address for that. This is actually going to be a very introspective workshop. And so it'll be a good idea for you to have a notebook and a pen handy to be able to take notes, as well as I would encourage you to take screenshots of all of the workshop slides. Of course, you can do that on the recording as well. If you don't know how to take a screenshot from your phone or your computer, take a quick visit over to take-a-screenshot.org, which there they will tell you how to take a picture of everything that's happening on the screen that you're seeing. So by the end of this workshop, we hope to encourage you to choose some big, dreamy goals for 2018. And something that you've always wanted to achieve in your business, but you just haven't done it yet. And this is the beginning of anything that you want, and it's your space to dream big. And so even if you already know what that is right now, I encourage you to jot it down. We are hopefully going to be able to help you choose actions that matter and actual important productivity actions that can help you achieve your big dreamy goals. Because see, most people drive through life without ever bothering to write down their goals. According to some university studies all over the world, people are over 80% more likely to achieve their goals when they're written down and reviewed daily. Very few people have specific, measurable, attainable, realistic goals attached to a timeline. Even fewer people write them down, and fewer people still think about a creative plan to achieve them. So that's why I really encourage you as we go on tonight, just to keep your creative juices flowing and dream big. In 1994, Chuck and I had a dream to travel the world. And we were raising our children, didn't quite know how we were going to achieve that, but the travel bug bit us at a really young age. And I ended up getting a job at a travel agency because I knew that if I worked at a travel agency, the benefits would be travel. And so I ended up working at a travel agency. It was a travel agency ran by a single mom who told us that I believe in single moms working outside the home, but yet still raising a family. So if you have family issues that you need to take care of, feel free to excuse yourself from work and go to your teachers' conferences, go to your kids' school plays, and different things like that. Well, that sounded very good in theory until you ended up needing to take several days off often for your children. And what I learned really quick was that although the travel benefits were nice, it didn't go far with my coworkers when I was always needing to take time off work. And so I had this dream to travel the world. And that was my big dreamy dream. was just to travel a lot and see places and experience places and people and food. And I loved the idea of getting on an airplane and going places. But when we found ASEA, I have to tell you, our dream to travel the world really began to manifest itself. And, you know, dreams are one of the biggest motivators out there when it comes to being successful. And I really encourage you to take these big, hairy, dreamy dreams that you have and begin to put them down, and even on a vision board. Vision boards are powerful. You can get a huge piece of poster board and cut out magazines so that you can keep your dreams in front of you visually. You can tack pictures of your dreams on a bulletin board or on your refrigerator. You can put them together in a 3-ring binder and just keep your goals and your dreams in front of you to review them daily. But success does come when your dreams are bigger than your excuses. This is a fact. And so even though dreams are one of your biggest motivators out there when it comes to success, excuses are one of the most common reasons for your failure. When you have a dream that you want more than anything else, no excuse will keep you away from that. But when you have excuses that are bigger than your dreams, no dream is big enough to make you succeed. And so the first exercise in our workshop tonight is to take a piece of paper and draw a line down the center of it so that you have 2 columns. And one column you will label strengths, and the other column you will label excuses. And on your strengths side of your column, I want you to really pat yourself on the back here. Most people don't give themselves enough credit here when it comes to looking at their strengths and what they're good at. So are you a people person? Can you talk to anybody? Do you enjoy visiting with the person in the line at the checkout counter in front of you or behind you? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you an achiever? Do you have a lot of resources, a lot of people resources and people equity? Are you a leader? Do people trust you? Do you have influence with these people? These are just a few strengths, but really spend some time thinking about what you're really good at and what you're bringing to the table when it comes to accomplishing your dreams. And remember, pat yourself on the back here. And for a lot of people thinking about what we can beat ourselves up all day long about what our weaknesses are. But when it comes to writing down our strengths, a lot of people struggle. So if you're one of those people, I really encourage you to ask the people who love you the most, what are my strengths? What am I really good at? I have a homework project, and I'm supposed to write down a lot of my strengths. What do you see I come to the table with? So on the right-hand side of your paper, in the second column, I'd like you to list your excuses. Excuses like, well, I've run out of people to talk to. Excuses like, it's too expensive. I've never made it big in anything else. Why would I make it big here? I'm not worth it. My favorite TV show is on tonight. Excuses, like it's Monday. Excuses like it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday. And keep this list of strengths and excuses close by, because something will come to you in the middle of the night when your mind is at peace, and write it down. You will bump into an excuse in the middle of the day, and you'll recognize it all of a sudden. Oh, that's one of my excuses. And they can rear their ugly head. And so make sure that you're adding to your list of strengths and excuses. So when your excuses rear their ugly head, you can look them in the face and tell them, my dream is bigger, so back down. So we're going to switch gears here, and I want you to be really familiar with all of the ways that you earn money in your business. And so we're going to list out all of the ways we made money in our businesses last year. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And then we're going to look at how you want to make money moving forward in 2018. We'll evaluate your different income streams from your business. We're going to take a look at what brought you in the most income, and then we're going to rate it. So when you get done with this workshop, I'm going to have you log into your back office and click on the Reports tab. Go down to your commission summary, and then switch it from your line graph to your year-to-date pie chart. So you will see that right there where I drew the red circle around that. So again, that's in your back office. Go to your reports, your commission summary tab, and your year-to-date pie chart. Now, as you can see over on the right-hand side here, this is going to show you the total commissions you earned for 2017. And then it will break it down for you and show you exactly how much in retail commissions you earned in 2017, how much in preferred customer bonuses, how much in fast start bonuses, every single way there is to earn income in ASEA. Your year-to-date pie chart is going to tell you how much you earned in 2017. So then, I'd like you to find your top earning sources of income. So you will list each area of that pie chart and the different ways that you earn income in ASEA. And then you will list your 2017 amount of how much those incomes were in each one of those areas. So for example, list how much you earned in fast start bonuses in 2017. How much did you earn in team commissions in 2017? So write those all out. And then think about the actions that you took in order to earn those types of incomes. And rate those actions. Did you love doing them? Did you hate doing them? Were you lukewarm about them? So for example, there are different actions that you take to earn a fast start bonus than you do team commissions. Because when you earn a fast start bonus, you are enrolling people. When you earn team commissions, you are helping your team enroll people. So you might be involved in three-way phone calls and things like that. So this is just for you and your benefit to take a look at which activities that you do in working your ASEA business and how much you enjoy those activities. If you find that you haven't earned a whole lot of fast start bonuses, maybe it's because you don't really enjoy the activities of enrolling people as much as you enjoy the activities of managing your team. And so this could be a real eye-opener for you, because if you fall into management mode and end up managing your team and you quit enrolling too early, your business may stall. And so this, just this little exercise here could be a real eye-opener for you. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a look at that year in review. And for each one of those areas, we're going to answer the questions: what worked well, what didn't work well, and what do you want to focus on for 2018. So for example, you'll go through this list and you will talk about each one of these areas of your sources of ASEA income, what worked well for you. Did you make it into the EMP or the diamond pool? Did those activities and actions that caused you to do that work well for you, or did they not work well? So again, what didn't work? Do you have no customers on your books? So that would be something that isn't working for you. So then we want to take a look at your 2018 actions and decide what you could do better in each one of these areas to increase your income in each one of these areas. So I'm going to go back through the screens here so that if you haven't had a chance to take some screenshots, you can. So again, you're going to, at the top of this slide are the steps you take to arrive at your year-to-date pie chart for your commissions. Back office, reports, commission summary, and year-to-date pie chart. So then you're going to list your 2017 amount of income in each one of those areas. You're going to rate whether you loved those actions that got you that income, or whether you were lukewarm about it or you didn't really enjoy it. Then you're going to talk about what worked well for you. You're going to think about and list what didn't work for you. And then you're going to think about some 2018 actions that you think that you could bring to the table to change things. For example, do you have a lot of preferred customers, but you wish your team commission was larger? Are there things that you can do to support your team and train your team and encourage your team? Is there a newsletter you can send out? Is there an email blast? Is there a team call that you can facilitate? Are there things that you could do to increase your team commission, which, by the way, you'll also be increasing your check match? This is a really good point or time for you to also review all of the portions of our compensation plan so that you're clear on how you earn income in these different areas. Excuse me. So it has been said, in order to make money, you might have to spend some money. You know, we don't have a lot of operating costs or overhead in our industry and in our ASEA businesses. It doesn't cost us a lot of money, or we don't have to spend a lot of money in order to make money. Some businesses have huge overhead. They have employees, they have facilities, they have inventory. There's, you know, in ASEA, we really don't have a lot of overhead. And so what I'd like you to do is to list out all of the places that you will want to spend money in 2018, and list out the estimated costs for those so that you can budget for 2018 and make sure your business is at least bringing you money and making a profit. So there are the dates for convention. Currently, those tickets are $299 unless you get a ticket for convention at an Envision event. And so you see the Envision costs there. If you haven't got an Envision ticket yet, they are $45, or I think they're, if you're a couple, I think they're $60. And so you still have this weekend in Spokane, next weekend in Rockville, Maryland, as well as Envision events in Mexico and Europe, Australia, and Asia. So those are certainly operating expenses. Ascent. If you are planning on going to Ascent, there's the dates for Ascent. And Ascent can cost you anywhere from free, because you've earned it, to around $1,200 if you've qualified but haven't earned a free spot at Envision. Another operating cost for you is our ABC coach, Jeannie, which is now free for your first 10 contacts or prospects that you put through Jeannie, and $19.95 a month after that. Jeannie is really taking huge upgrades and improvements this quarter, and you're going to see some amazing team trainings and team managers there in Jeannie too. So they're adding value to that every single time they take an upgrade. But this will just give you an idea of what to budget for in 2018. When I took the job at the travel agency in 1994, I was actually their accountant. And I learned for the first time what cash flow means, and what thinking ahead and budgeting for the expenses of the travel agency meant. And running our businesses is no different. So this is also a time to actually get your calculator out and think about your yearly income goal for 2018. When you receive your 1099 from ASEA next January, what would you like that income goal to be? And then divide that yearly goal by 12 to establish your monthly income goal. I love this quote in our industry. You have residual bills, right? Bills that come in each and every month. And why not have some residual income to meet those bills? So in ASEA, associates are earning 5 different levels of income. Associates are earning $500 a month. This is what we call their belief level. Our upline triple diamond, Sue Brunchley, you can see a talk on the YouTube ASEA video channel where Sue Brunchley actually teaches this concept, that when people are earning $500 a month, now they believe they can do it and go forward. And where we see people quit and where we lose people is when they aren't earning $500 a month. And so they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe it's possible, and they end up losing their vision and their hunger and their mojo, and they quit. And so setting a goal to get our people earning $500 a month is going to be key in your business. Well, after they earn $500 a month, now it's the next step, the next logical step is to teach people how to earn $500 a week. Excuse me. So $500 a week is what our average bronzes who are getting paid at bronze every week, who are ranking at bronze every week are earning in ASEA. That's $1,000 a month. And that's what our bronzes are earning. So that's the next logical step, is to move to $500 a week. Now, $500 a day might seem a little out there for your belief level, but $500 a day is actually the average diamond's income. So I know lots and lots of you have a goal to earn or to make the diamond rank. So knowing that the average diamond is earning $500 a day really puts it into perspective for you. course, $500 an hour is our $1 million club earners, and legacy income is income that lasts beyond you. And so the idea is to earn these goals regularly instead of just a one-shot time. And so think about what your goal date is to earn your regular $500. Whether it's $500 a month, a week, a day, or an hour, set goal dates for those. So what would an extra $500 a month do for you or your family? I read on the internet that financial stress is such a big deal in marriages that some of the gurus are saying that with an extra $500 a month would relieve enough relationship stress in marriages that even the divorce rate would go down. So what would you do with an extra $500 a month? Would you pay off your car? Would you upgrade where you live? Would you take your family on a vacation? Just what would you do with an extra $500 a month? So the next step is to actually calculate how much of each segment of our compensation plan you must increase to meet those monthly money goals. So for example, let's say my money goal is I want to be earning $5,000 a month by December 2018. And I want to make that regularly. So by the end of 2019, I've earned at least $60,000. So in order to do that, I could increase my fast start bonuses to $500 a month. I could increase my team commissions, and I could increase my check match. Now, $5,000 a month is our average gold executive income. So in order to do that, I will need to have team enrollments of 25 cases a month and rank advanced to gold. So this is how you can actually set some of these money goals into activities. So these are some ASEA compensation plan facts. These are off of, this commission chart is off of ASEA's actual books at the commissions department. These are 2015 numbers. The 2016 numbers are about to be released, but you can see that our golds range in income from over $2,000 to over $13,000, with the average gold at ASEA earning $5,553 a month. These are golds that are being paid at gold each and every month. So you can take a look at these averages off of ASEA's books and decide what your financial money goal might be. Well, let me go back in case you want to take a screenshot of that. You can find this chart in ASEA's opportunity brochure, which is in your back office library. So the idea tonight is to actually think about what actions do you need to take? What activities do you need to be involved in to really evolve your business and meet your big dreamy goal? And it's the perfect time. January 2018, this is the perfect time to really prioritize the tasks and the to-do items on your daily list. and think about what actions that matter, what income producing activities will move your business further. And take a look at where you're spending most of your time. What's getting you your biggest return on investment? Are you spending a lot of time on social media, but you haven't, spending time on social media working your business, but you haven't seen a big return on your time investment there? Then maybe the activities that it might require is some education on social media to figure out how to get a bigger return on your investment of time you're spending there. Really take a look at what you need to cut out and remove from your days and your time. If you have a big dreamy goal that is going to really take some focus, there may be some things you need to put on the back burner. When we first started building our network marketing business, Chuck had a great hobby of hunting and fishing. And his mentor told him that, Chuck, if you would focus for a few years on your goals, you can hunt and fish anywhere in the world that you want to. And so he's really seen that happen. He put hunting and fishing on the back burner for a while so that he could focus on his big dreamy goals. So now's the time to make your master task list. Activities that you're going to do each and every day. We have Diamond on our team who has created a text group where people are texting everyone on the text thread the 2 people that they're following up with each and every day, the names of the 2 people. And so I'm part of that text thread, and I thought, you know what? The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack, right? And so I want to also text the 2 names into the thread of the 2 people each and every day that I'm going to follow up with. And I've had to challenge myself to keep my eye on the prize, and it's helped me to focus to actually follow up with 2 people every day. And it will change the face of our business. So keep your eye on the prize. You know, I heard a story today of a young home business builder mom who had a goal to do Facebook Live videos 5 times a week. She had a 2-year-old, and the deal with her husband was that when she was doing her Facebook Live, he would watch the 2-year-old. The Facebook Lives were 10 or 15 minutes long, so he was in charge of the 2-year-old for 10 or 15 minutes. Her husband took his eye off the prize, which was keeping the 2-year-old safe and out of trouble. And the 2-year-old interrupted her Facebook Live by spilling her hot coffee all over himself. And so it was just a great reminder that, keep your eye right on that prize. And that goes back to your vision board. It goes back to posting your written goals where you can see them and review them regularly. And these activities and actions that matter are going to really change the game for you. So, success looks differently for each of us. For some of us, it might be making enough to live a more comfortable life with our family, or it might be vacationing to new places. Or success might actually be how much money you are making and what opportunities it's bringing you. Success for others is how many people are you influencing and helping. I'll tell you, the more people you influence, the more people you help. A lot of people say, well, I'm not really in this for the money. I'm just in this to help people. Well, you have an opportunity to help a huge amount of people. And the more people you influence and help, the more successful you will be. So tonight, I just really want to encourage you, this takes some thought, and get really honest with yourself about the type of life that you'd love to live, and then own it. And let's be sensitive to each other and with our teams, because our version of success will look different than our team's version of success. So whatever those dreams are, they're calling. Are you we see this on our phone often, right? Decline or accept. But you know what? After tonight, I hope you don't call it a dream. I hope you call it a plan to achieve your dream. So as soon as this recording is processed, I will post it on our YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Tam and Chuck. And you will be able to go back and review any of the slides you want to, take screenshots if you haven't had a chance to. But let's just take a minute. I want to go into the chat and see if there's any questions that I need to address there in the chat. You're welcome to post any questions. So improvements to Jeannie. You will just want to stay tuned to Jeannie, Jennifer. There's training videos, and just be in Jeannie looking around, and you'll find all of those improvements. The biggest one is your team manager, where you're going to be able to assign training even to people on your team, and to see if they've watched the trainings that you've assigned. And we will post the PowerPoint to Dream, Struggle, Victory. So thank you, everyone. I'm really excited that so many people were able to join us on the Zoom tonight, and hopefully it's been a little bit of help. And let's go get those big dreamy goals. So thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Tammy. This is Vicki and David. Thank you.
Thanks, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
Love you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thanks,
Thanks, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thanks, Tammy.
Tammy.
Thanks, Tammy.
Bye. Thank you, Tammy.
Bye. See you, Tammy.
Okay.
Aloha.
Bye.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
Aloha, Tammy and Chuck. Love you.
Tammy.
Hui, hui, hui.
ASEA. Hello, Linda.
I said Jeannie was free too.
I'll see you later.
I thought that was a little bit odd. You know? 10 contacts free, that's nothing.